interesting thing happened to you recently? Maybe we can find something.
Oh, I got a funny story.
Okay, give me
from
that.
work.
Ooh, which work? You work a lot of jobs.
Yeah. Well, I bartend and serve at the club.
Okay.
At the comedy club, and this woman comes in, and she's a friend of a friend, and we hate this middle person. But anyway, he always brings in the worst people, but he like owns the building, so he's the super or whatever. So he brings in this woman, and she's hammered already. But I don't really, you can't really tell, but she is being weird. She takes a popcorn off of the busboy's tray. Okay. He's just annoyed, but he moves on with his life. She asks me for a drink. I say no. She asks me for a popcorn. I say no. Finally, she comes out to a bar. A comic gets her a drink, so I just accommodate and get it for her, which I don't want to do. Then she goes off the wall. Then she's just like, this was like Saturday, so this just happened.
Wow.
And she's like, she's being a little talkative, but overall she's kind of nice.
Is she in the show, or are you guys still at the bar?
Showroom.
Okay.
The bouncer pulls her out to talk to her just for a bit because she's not being too crazy, but we noticed like there's something off with her. She tries to make out with the bouncer.
Classy move, dude.
Yeah. I'm like, you should get it, Dante. He's like, no. I don't want that.
That's
like,
the way to win a bouncer interaction.
Right. Yeah, that's what I always try to do.
Yeah.
That's why, I never get kicked out of bars. So she keeps going, and then she's getting talkative. Finally, she's bothering these people next to her who actually paid for tickets. And I'm like, that's when I'm like, yo, you need to stop. And she goes, no. It's fine. They're my buddies. I go, I don't think they're your buddies. And I look at them, and they just are like, we're not doing this. Finally, she goes, let me get one of their drinks. She's trying to grab one of their drinks. I go, you can't do that.
God.
And so finally I go, if you like do anything else, you need to go. And then she was like, okay, get me that drink. And I was like, no, I'm not. Go. You got to get out of the showroom.
Wow.
Go. And she goes, you're cute, but you're rude.
Wow, dude, she won. She won all of this. All of this, I'm seeing you trying to get control of the situation, and she's not giving you an inch.
Because she's not being rude at any point.
No.
She's just being like weird. And then finally she goes, okay, I'll be cool. And she sits back down, and then she looks at me and goes, come here. So I lean in. I'm like, what? She goes, get me that drink. I almost got it for her. I was like, you can have it.
That's so funny.
You win.
Damn.
You win. Do you want to go on stage? You just won.
Oh my! And this is some random lady off the street. That is pretty good.
Awful lady, yeah. She ends up leaving, and she kissed the manager as she left.
God, she's pure chaos.
Yeah.
That's a chaotic woman.
Yeah, that's a great woman.
How old are we talking here?
36.
Oh, she's dangerous
Best
age.
guess, yeah.
Dangerous age.
Yeah.
Can't hold her down, dude.
Nope.
Uncontrollable.
Wild.
About to go into menopause.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose.
About to go. I don't think they go to menopause for another 20 years after that.
Isn't that like a 45-year-old? I don't know.
I think it's like a 60-year-old thing.
Fuck. That's not good, dude. That's not good. I need that. Hey, that's good to know. That's good to know. I learned. Damn, you must get that a lot though as bartender. I feel like
that was one of the funnier ones. And I'm angry this whole time. But
Of
I
course.
tell the story now like it was funny.
Oh, I've seen you angry.
But I'm angry the whole time.
Well, when you're serving people,
You haven't seen me. Oh, you've seen me angry. Yeah, but not even like. It can be pretty anxiety ridden.
You're such Bruce Banner, dude.
Yeah.
You're such Bruce Banner.
Thank you.
It's ridiculous.
Well,
how Bruce Banner
I get
is.
anxious because it's like there's like 50 people in the showroom, and they have like $700 worth of sales that I have to close out, and none of them have closed out, and the show's ending, so all of them are getting anxious.
Oh, fuck.
So in that moment, I'm very anxious, and that's when things happen.
Always.
That's when she was bothering me about the drink. I was closing it, trying to close everyone out,
you're
and
going
I hadn't
table to
started
table.
yet. Yeah.
Oh.
And we have none of their cards on file or anything. So you just have to like, and we have security, but you have to pay attention. People slip out.
Jeez.
And so that's a stressful moment. And then and then when I'm bartending, those shows that you see, the people just are like annoying as all hell. And they never tip well.
No, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
They never tip well. But to be honest, the comedy club drinks are probably one of the hardest situation to have, because New York Comedy Club is actually not bad with this, but most clubs are like $16 for like a Bud Light. They like really upcharge quite a bit, especially on like free shows and stuff. So
yeah, we don't upcharge for the free shows. Yeah, we
pretty
actually lower it.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. I like that. Because sometimes if it is like $16 beers, you have
That's extreme.
you have a financial incentive to leave without paying. You have a financial incentive to fucking leave because you're pissed.
Yeah.
You've been got.
Yeah.
You've been tricked. I hate being tricked.
It's never the people you think that leave.
No.
And it's never the people that like are upset or anything. They're having a great time. It's like that's just ingrained in them.
Yeah, I had an incident like that once that was a lot as funny, but a lot more like you get like we were saying, all the shit pops off at the most inconvenient time.
Yeah.
Like I was working security for this one comedy club, and it was much worse than New York Comedy Club. It was just like one door, and if they get past that door, you're done for.
Yeah.
But it was one of the ones that upcharged. And so people would see their bill at the end and get furious and try to leave.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so this one time... They
didn't even have like a menu with prices or anything?
They did, but by the time you're in it, it's so packed
You're
in
not
that...
paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you're so anxiety-induced because, like, you don't... It's like this basement.
Yeah.
Anyways, this one black couple, which that's important for the story. It doesn't... I like to specify why I include race these days. I
would mention, yeah.
Yeah, which means...
If it doesn't come up again in the story... then it's awkward.
Then it's a problem. Yeah.
It better come up again in the story. So it's good to just get that out of the way. It's going to be relevant.
These two black people.
Yeah.
Which is important. That
was a heavy B.
I know.
That was a capital B right there.
God, dude. I'm constantly navigating race. Anyways, they were coming out.
It's fun.
And boyfriend, obviously cool. This is an interesting dynamic I see a lot.
Yeah.
Quiet, large boyfriend, obnoxious, scary, small girlfriend.
Okay.
I see that a lot. And they're walking out, and I say, "Have you paid your bill?" And I'm about to go on and do a set. And, like, about to go on and do a set, have to take trash out.
You're working security, and you have to do a set?
That was the payment, bro. I wasn't getting paid for anything.
That's terrifying.
Exactly.
What, are you stopping them from the stage?
No, I'm
so I was
like...
at the store. Do you guys pay your bill?
I'm setting up a camera. Literally doing all the dumb shit we have to do. And they're trying to sink their way out, and I have to go and be like, "Hey, did you pay your bill?" And they all get nasty immediately. And the minute I, like, start the altercation... She's like, "Oh, you're just doing this because we're black, aren't we?"
Oh,
and
yeah, I've gotten that.
That's so hard when you look like this, and to be honest, this as well.
Yeah.
We're both very pasty white guys.
Yeah. And you actually might be a step worse.
I might be a step worse.
Go ahead.
I'm very tattooed, so it's a little scary looking.
Yeah.
I do look more racist than you. I will say that.
There's just like a look. Yeah, it's not your fault.
It's my face, not my fault. But yeah, I saw she hit that. And then her boyfriend, I immediately saw him be like, "I can't believe we're doing this." I can't believe we're doing this, but she kept it going.
She was going, okay.
And I had to I had to dance with her. I was like, "No, it's not because you're race, blah blah blah." And then, but
what are you gonna say to that?
You can't win.
I roll my eyes.
You can't win.
Yeah.
I rolled your eyes to him, but they're always also halfway out the door, and I'm putting myself.
You're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she almost got me. I almost said, "You know what? I'll get fired here. I don't care. I don't want to have this fight." But then I got the manager. Manager saw me having this altercation. That's actual racist person.
Yeah. Oh, great.
They win.
I thought you were gonna say he's like comes to the rescue. Like he was a good one. No. Okay, we're gonna actually bring in the racist. Let's make this.
And
worse.
they will win. Yeah. Because they will fire with fire at that point. Then
the racist will win.
The racist will win.
Okay.
Because they have the financial high ground. You're stealing from us.
Yeah.
And they also have the desire to hate the other person because they're racist.
Yeah.
So they will go.
They're not going to give up. They're not going to give in from the "you're racist" card.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to preserve my morality and defend myself. I'm a good guy. I'm not. They're like, "No, I'm racist, and I want you to pay your money." You can't get them.
I don't respect you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was that. But then I got fired 2 weeks later, so it didn't really matter.
Did they get out or did they pay?
No, they paid.
Yeah,
because
sometimes if you, I don't even want to say this, but if you cause enough of a hassle, you will be like, they will let you go.
I've let a few go.
We had a like 100-pound woman who was punching our security guard, who's like 300 pounds. He probably didn't even feel it. This is another funny one. So, yeah,
this is good. We're cooking, baby.
Long story short, she's hitting the security guard. She's in the wrong, obviously.
She a tiny lady?
Tiny lady.
They're always tiny.
And this is Chief we're talking about.
Yeah.
Big man. Like you can hear it in the name. He's awesome, by the way. And she ends up, we just let her go. We're just like, just go.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, this is not going to work out for us. Your bill is like $60. Who cares? Just go. Just get out. And then she calls the cops on the club. The cops show up. We think we called the cops. The manager walks out to talk to them, and she shows back up. She comes back in to be like, they assaulted me.
Wow.
And then the cop looks at the manager, and the manager goes, "Oh, she walked down on her bill, and our security guard was trying to stop her, and then she hit him." And then the cop looks at her and goes, "You walked out on your bill?" And she goes, "Well, yeah." And then she starts to answer, and he just goes, "No. No." And then the cop leaves.
Wow.
And then that was pretty much it. We didn't get her to pay, but
Dude, it could have been the perfect. You just still didn't. You still
no,
didn't.
because it was not worth that. It's not worth the hassle after a certain
my
point.
God,
If they're literally, if we're worried there's going to be a physical altercation, especially between a big guy and a little girl, it's like not.
It's always the little one.
It's not worth it.
No.
That's the thing. It's not worth it. And a lot of times we get these people to pay, but if they cause enough of a hassle, and again, I really shouldn't be saying that. Don't cause hassles.
Oh, it is.
But the thing is, I think even the people that, if you hear this and think like, "Oh, I'm gonna cause it," you have to push it to 11.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you still might get arrested before it like.
I mean,
actually,
that
before
woman's
you get away
lucky.
with a $50 bill.
Yeah.
She should have gotten like arrested.
Yeah. Also,
I think she was like punching. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like. I think it was just like,
Tapping.
yeah, get out of my. Yeah, knocking on his stomach. It wasn't.
on his belly.
Yeah.
The optics on that is why she didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, because it's just ridiculous. Chief wasn't hurt.
If that was a man, he gets shot in the head by the cops, dude.
Yeah, he should have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
She should have been.
Yeah, she should have been.
Okay, maybe
She-
not
no.
shot. Arrested.
Metaphorically, she should have gotten the business.
Yeah.
She should have gotten in trouble. Small girls are a menace, I've realized.
They're a menace.
They're a
Because
menace.
you can't hit them.
Especially if they're
Nor
hot.
should you. You shouldn't.
Nah, yeah. What if they're hitting you?
I still think you can get away without hitting.
Okay, they have a knife now.
Punch him in the throat.
How did I know that was like right below the surface of what you go for the eye?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they have a weapon that could fuck you up, I think that's okay.
Yeah, if you're going to stab me, you're going to, yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna
about
hit
getting
you.
stabbed all the time.
Really?
I don't know.
I only worry about it when somebody yells, "I'm going to stab you," which happened at the train recently.
That happens so often.
Yeah, it was a crazy guy. But I you know how sometimes you have to walk real close to them.
Yeah.
And unless you want to sit and wait there and just like let them float away, which you don't know how long it's going to take.
No.
You just want to walk confidently past them, and that's what I was doing. But he was literally like, "I'm going to stab you. I'm going to stab you." And I was just like, I think he's going to stab me. I have a feel like if at that point, if he stabs you, it's kind of on you.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
all the signs were there.
Who could have seen this coming?
Could have seen the
What the
stabbing.
hell?
There was no signs pointing towards
It's also funny if a cop would probably have that logic. He did say.
He did say.
He did say, sir.
Sir.
Sir. In fact, you have to
We're
pay his bill now.
Yeah, we're not even pressing charges.
No, in fact, we're giving him a medal.
I'm
You
like
suck.
bleeding out. They're like, "This is a little on you." I'm like, "That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. And you're so polite. You'd be like, "That's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can
It's
I
fine.
can I
I
pay
wanted
for
to
this?"
lose weight.
I had too much blood, anyways. I was getting
I had
concerned.
I had too much blood.
Oh, speaking about fucking.
Too much blood? What are you about to say?
Speaking about interacting with people and just
Yeah.
getting like, I feel like homeless people I don't really get like freaked out about anymore.
No.
Not unless they're like you said, like they're activated. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna
Even-
kill someone.
Even the loud ones, they freak me out less almost, because it's something about like they get you a little bit. There's
Yeah.
a part of you that's worried, but dude, there's a guy I walk by to work every day near 23rd Street who literally just shadow boxes.
Yeah, I've seen
You've
that
seen
guy.
the guy? Yeah.
He's always out
He's
there.
always throwing punches.
Impressive.
And I walk really close to him, and I'm just like, he hasn't hit me yet, and it's been like a year. So,
Yeah.
like, it's probably fine. But this was right around the time when, like, women were getting punched. And I was like, I don't know.
You have a
Maybe
feminine figure,
if
dude.
there's any guy, one that was doing the punching,
Yeah.
it's this guy.
Yeah, the guy that's practicing it always,
Yeah.
all the time, every day.
Yeah, yeah. I was afraid I was going to be the first man. He was going to be graduated, yeah.
He's like, you know what? This guy, I think I could get him.
He was leveling up.
He saw your fucking the way you walk. He's
Yeah.
like, all right,
That's
it's
how
close
it works
enough.
in fighting video games. You start with the easier fight,
You do.
and you level up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would be the medium.
I would have been like level 3 or 4. If level 1 is some tiny blonde girl, I'll be level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you slowly work your way up
Wow.
until you get to like Jack Crawford or something.
Jack Crawford scares the
He could
fuck
be like
out
level
of me.
9.
He's level 9.
Yeah.
That guy he's so nice though.
He's really nice.
He's
yeah.
so nice.
Yeah, but in the fighting video game, he's level 9.
He is level 9.
Yeah.
You're a little physical guy. You're pretty physical.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that. I give off that impression.
You're like slightly physical. The other day,
Yeah.
I pegged you. I said I'm gonna grab him when I'm getting on stage. And I didn't. You threw
Wasn't
me
a big
an
fan
elbow.
of that.
No, I know you hated that.
Yeah.
You didn't like that.
I threw you an elbow.
And
I
I
didn't even
understood.
remember what happened.
I understood. And
You
I said
grabbed
okay.
me. You were behind me.
That's right.
And grabbed me by the hips
That's right.
in front of a good amount of men. So it's a little bit uncomfortable, but also there's an audience to witness, and that makes me more defensive.
It was fun. I was like, okay, he's up. He's gonna fuck around up here. That's what. Because you
Yeah.
stayed up there. You were like, you were doing a little bit of a speech.
You get up so quick.
I do get up so quick.
I was pumping them up for you.
There was no pumping in that audience,
pumped.
dude. You pumped?
I pumped no matter
Bro,
what,
you're
and I was
pumping.
pumping.
All right, you're
I was
pumping.
doing my best to keep the energy up. I was giving you a good little introduction,
Yeah.
as a good host does, and then you were already on stage, and I wasn't done saying your last name. So then your first thought is, let me try and rape him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so funny in my head. And
Yeah.
you threw me an elbow. I said, Chris in a bad mood today. Chris would have been down for this bit when we were having a good
I
time.
was in a good mood.
You threw me an elbow and a shoulder, and it was very entertaining to me.
I don't
Yeah.
even remember.
Yeah, you were being catty.
Yeah. Well, you were trying to rape me. Like,
I was trying to give you a nice little hug.
You were being defensive.
Also, can we both agree? There was no pumping that was going to save that room.
No, there was
There's
no
no pump, which I
That was-
respect you trying.
That wasn't working at all.
It wasn't working.
Which I'm glad to hear you say, because none of my jokes worked.
No, and when I was trying to be silly with you with the 1 and 2, I want you to know.
It hurts my feelings.
I know,
Yeah.
but also I hope you know that I actually like you.
You're a very perceptive person.
Very
I didn't know this about you.
Dude, I'd be thinking.
Yeah.
You think I'm, which I am, but
What, dumb?
retarded.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
that where you were going to go?
I was gonna go with similar veins.
I might have thought you were dumb like months ago.
I'm actually highly functioning.
I think you quickly come off as not that dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's an image, dude. Ooh. It's like really nice
I
outside.
met you a little while ago. This one is not going to be interesting, but for a while I only knew you peripherally.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've known you. I knew you first as the
We
bartender.
met at Greenwich.
We met at Greenwich, yeah, and you were doing spots there.
Yeah, I was doing the residency. That's how long ago it was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was a minute ago.
I know.
Holy shit.
I would like to do that room again, but I don't ever do it.
Yeah,
And
a
you don't
lot of
work there
turnover. I don't
anymore.
work there anymore.
Yeah.
No. A lot of turnover.
Yeah.
A lot of turnover there.
Well, that's how they do it.
Yeah. Dude, every time we get on an episode, I feel like I always yap about like
Oh, we
why
don't have
that's
to.
so frustrating.
Yeah, we don't have to yap about
But
it.
what I was saying earlier,
I'm gonna grab my coffee. Can I grab my coffee?
please do.
Okay.
Also, I will never try to rape you on stage again. I'll give you that. I learned a good lesson. I'm gonna wait till you're off stage. I'm gonna wait till you go to the bathroom in that dark
I'm
hallway.
gonna wait until you're in my apartment alone
What?
to say I'm gonna rape you off stage.
No. You're getting the wrong message from this. The right
What
message.
is the right message? That
Right
you're
message.
not gonna rape me on stage.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm glad you're on this. I'm glad we got to the same place.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad you at least. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
That's funny. That's a blooper.
Yeah. Well, that was
Ooh, nice.
that was funny. I was like,
Where'd my coffee go?
probably next to your bag, bro. Things in this apartment get lost constantly.
Ow.
Yeah. It's tiny as fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna come back soon.
No, you're good. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, there it is. It's right there.
Dude, is this a Stanley Cup?
I hope not.
People be yapping about Stanley Cups.
I hope not, just because it's like trending,
It is trending, but in a negative way.
and I hate things that are trending.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool to... I was thinking about when we were talking about... Before we talked about rape and raping you and
Yeah.
raping you in a dark hallway. Before we got through that
Raping me
funny
on
little bit.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day I was walking out. I think the only thing... Homeless people, it's like very low at this point. I don't get bothered. We'll get back to the rape stuff later. But what happened actually on the way to see you on
Yeah.
Friday is also I don't think you're on anymore. I don't know what happened.
Oh no.
Oh, you're good. You just got to talk into it.
No, I just wasn't like.
Oh,
I
you're
was just
one.
listening
You're
to you.
one. No, you're good. I just want to make sure you're good. I was on my way. I was having a great day Friday.
Mhm.
I walk out. I'm having a good time. I'm
Good.
in my headphones, right? And the thing that gets to my core that will bother me every time is preteens fucking with me.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, Oh, you feel this way too? Teens have a way.
Yeah, they have a way because they don't give a fuck what you say back.
No, they also have nothing to lose.
And they're always laughing about things that like I don't understand. That's the oldest statement I've ever made. But like, if a kid makes fun of you and they're in a group, they're gonna crack up at whatever.
Yes.
And you're just gonna be like, I didn't even get that.
Right.
I don't even know how to respond because I don't even understand that. And that's probably what's funny to them.
You're the joke. That's what's happening. It's infuriating. Yeah. And dude, I'm telling you, I'm walking, and these kids
I think we're old. I think I just realized for the first time.
I felt this way.
I always feel young.
Yeah, I felt this way like 10 years ago. Though.
Yeah.
When I was 18, I was like, I'll kill these kids.
Yeah.
Because 10 to 14, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Past 14,
you think you don't.
You think you don't.
You kind of have everything.
You're just the most vulnerable you ever can be.
Yeah. And also, like, life is probably the best it's going to be.
Yeah. Downhill from there, huh?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I think it goes downhill, then it goes back up.
Yeah.
I like being 32, or I'm about to be, but I like being 30, but, like, I hated being the teenager, and it was good when I was, like, 11.
Yeah.
It's like something about 11 is this blissful ignorance, and then once you hit 13, you're aware of shit. And then you start going downhill, and then you stop caring after a certain age. For me, it was like 24, 25.
For me, it was when I started to actually care about the girls liking me. That's when it went downhill.
That's when it goes downhill.
That's when it went downhill immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before that,
and then you care a little bit less.
You care a little bit less.
Yeah.
Because you're hanging out with your boy. You're doing like finger painting. You're playing in mud. You're fucking rolling down hills.
There's nobody you want to be. You don't want to be anyone. Except maybe like Bernie Guzman, who's the fastest kid in school.
Or Batman.
Okay.
Or Every kid wants to be Batman.
I don't know if I wanted to be Batman, but I get your point.
You want to be something like dumb. I wanted to
be Gambit.
Exactly. Yeah. Gambit's cool. You would be a great Gambit, dude.
Oh, thank you, dude.
You do like you grew beard.
I think we can end there. Dude.
I
think you just made my day.
Gambit, I
can't grow a beard.
No, that's a problem. And you can't have a Cajun accent. Do you have a Cajun accent?
I don't even know what that sounds like, but I can learn.
It's going to be problematic.
I'll learn to be Gambit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's from Louisiana.
I love how these are the things stopping me. Not that he has like telekinetic powers and a sweet staff or whatever he had.
Yeah, you like his staff?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, all right.
Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ran into that one. So these kids. God
damn it. I went from like real like up here.
Gambit. Gay.
Well.
Gambit. Gay Gambit.
Yeah. For me, yeah.
Well, and this, hey.
Accidental homosexuality.
Right. That's, you only want, this is purposeful homosexuality up top.
Accidental homosexuality.
Bottom.
A straight
which
guy
is what you would be.
Accidentally acts gay and is unaware of it.
That's right.
Until somebody makes him aware of it.
That's right.
And then points at him and calls him gay.
Gay. Yeah. But that's okay.
Well, if it was intentional, yeah.
We're crossing wires so hard right now.
Yeah, well, we're dancing. We're trying.
We're dancing.
I think there's something to this.
Yeah.
I also think there's something to the fact that you were saying, like, from 13, you start paying attention to girls.
Yeah.
Or whatever age, right around that age. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I feel like I wanted to be who I thought they wanted for, like, 10 years.
Yeah.
And then it's all these things of, I could be that guy. It's like I need to get in the best shape and I just need to be like the strongest, and then there's all these fantasies of like being that guy, and then when you're like 27 you're like, it's not gonna happen.
No.
And then you start being happy again.
You accept the deal.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah. You've gone long enough to prove yourself that it's gonna be okay, that you're not.
It's gonna be okay.
I don't know who you wanted to be, but in my school,
I think I always had a fantasy of being the super jacked guy.
I feel like super jacked guy did not play in my school whatsoever.
No.
Who is the guy?
Interesting.
Yeah, mine.
There was no specific guy. That's a good point. I think I was being blind to the fact that wasn't the guy that was doing well.
Yeah. So there's two guys in mine. There was one kid who was
in college, super jacked guy was getting girls, and that's what I was paying attention to. Sorry.
Yeah, but in college it opens
he had,
up,
like,
and
six pack and like everything. Yeah.
In college it opens up though, and you have different like categories of guy. I feel.
Yeah.
What's this?
Accidental
gay.
Yeah.
No, now we're just being. This is an analysis of men.
Yeah.
Because then, if you're the artsy guy, you get artsy girls.
Yeah.
If you're the jock guy, you get jock girls. If you're the fat guy, you probably don't get anybody.
You might. I think it's just, and this is going to sound cheesy, but I think it's just about being like who you are actually.
That's the truth.
That's being true to who you are.
Yeah. But that's not what we think.
Yeah, no.
In the beginning.
Well, okay, yeah. And those for that like 12-year gap.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like a 12 to 14-year gap of just being like not realizing who you are.
No.
Yeah.
No. Because you don't know what you are, so the next best thing you try to do is be something. You're like, oh, I'm just going to dress like fucking some guy from this movie.
Yeah. It was always a fantasy of like, I could try that.
Yeah.
I never did, but I could try that.
Yeah.
Or I could try that. I could be that guy.
But then
I
as
could be
you...
super artsy. I could be the well-dressed guy. I could be the super jacked guy.
I could be gay Gambit.
I could be gay Gambit. No, that's who you find out who you are. Yeah. You find out you're gay Gambit, and then the girls are like, I kind of like gay Gambit.
They do love gay Gambit.
Yeah.
The secret gays in elementary school crush.
Yeah.
The girls are like, they're like us.
Yeah.
But guy, they're not a threat.
There you go.
They're going underneath the radar.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's not,
They're
dude.
not a threat.
They're not a threat. And my fat ass was a threat from day one. I was
you were
big as
fat?
hell. Oh yeah. Well, so in my school, who the guy to be was two things: high school
How
and.
fat are we talking?
I
keep
was
interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't really know my numbers, but it was like obese, definitely obese. So my family gets wide then tall, which
Gotcha.
one of my brothers just got wide.
He just got wide. He was always tall.
Yeah, so now he starves himself, and then he essentially does blackface, but that's a whole nother thing.
How does that help him lose weight? Does he
The
think it's going to make
social
him faster?
pressure?
Yeah.
No.
Just
Yeah,
just a great exercise. He wears blackface in the wrong neighborhood and has to run away.
That's right. That's right. Got to do it
Talk
every
about
day.
motivation.
His mile time's insane.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to adopt the characters. Anyways.
That's what I went for that.
Yeah, we were going there.
Yeah.
But
All right, cool. So we've been racist. We've been homophobic.
yeah.
All right.
Okay,
cool.
I
So
gotta
what else
address
we can hit?
that one is tasty. I should talk about that. What I mean by that is that like,
that your brother's wearing blackface. Yeah,
That's
we just
right.
brushed over that. I was
Yeah.
gonna let it go.
well, I'm just keeping track of all the things we're trying to talk about at once.
Yeah, we do have to get back to
All right, so in middle school, it was this
You were
guy
fat.
named Lorenzo.
Yeah.
He's a Hispanic kid, skinny as
Ooh,
hell.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
name, dude.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Very fast, very annoying, and all the girls liked him because he was very energetic. And I wanted to be Lorenzo, but I was so fat, so it wasn't in the cards.
Yeah,
And then-
you weren't as outgoing as him,
Yeah.
and you wanted to be.
He also
That's one thing.
Lorenzo had a bad family life.
Yeah,
Lorenzo had like 12 siblings. No one was keeping track of him.
of course he did. That's why he was outgoing. He
Exactly.
was trying to get his parents' attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he'd go up to girls and he'd be like, "Hey, let me see your tits." At like 11.
Oh shit. Oh, at 11?
Yeah.
That's actually not. That's not outgoing. That's assault.
Yeah. But the girls didn't know that. They were just
Yeah.
like, "Ah,
Okay.
ah." They
Yeah.
didn't show him her tits, but you kept asking. But as the guys, we were like, "Wow, he can do that."
Yeah. Oh God.
He can't even look in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's talking to him.
Yeah.
Not only is he
He's
talking
at
to
least
him,
talking to him. Yeah. He's talking
Yeah.
about their body. Yeah.
and that was we were down.
That's
We were
great, Yeah.
not even making eye contact.
Yeah.
So we thought he was a god. And then in middle school was this guy who is kind of like Lorenzo growing up, but he danced.
Oh, okay.
Which very counterintuitive. You'd think dancing gay. No.
You would
Actually, dancing very masculine in high
Yeah.
school. But the problem is that with getting to like the
Depends on how you
realization,
dance,
it's true.
yeah.
If you're dancing with a dick in your ass,
That's a
Gay.
little gay. Yeah.
just definitionally,
I mean, it is. Yeah.
you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But getting back, he got older. Homeboy's manager at Taco Bell now. So he danced his way.
Into a good minimum wage position.
That's right. So
Yeah.
fuck you, dude.
Yeah, and look at you.
Look at me.
Yeah,
I've
you're-
had sex since last time we met. Watch out. Watch out. With a woman.
That's important.
That's important to
specify.
designate.
Yeah.
Dude, I run full defense on gay jokes. I run full defense.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, every time you say
you left yourself. I'll never make it.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But it's built into me.
I
From
don't-
having
yeah.
guy friends for upwards of 15 years. You go, I had sex. You got to go with a girl, because if not, they'll go, what's his name? You know.
Yeah, I like to try and minimize their joke when they make it. They're like, "What's his name?" And I'm like, "Cool, dude."
You do that to me constantly.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I'm like, "Nice."
It's a nice little game we play.
Yeah.
Because I don't stop.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's good. I mean, I kind of know it's becoming better.
Yeah. Yeah. And then one time you did you did out-gay me, which was very impressive. It got me. It rattled me.
Fuck yeah.
But then I got you.
Yeah.
because I went to dab you up and you fingered my hand. I don't even remember this.
That.
But then
I don't remember that specifically, but yeah.
And it got me. I said, he won that. He's the better man here.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Also, it was a quiet room. We were watching a set, so I couldn't like talk about it. I just got fingered in my hand while having to be like, all right, you're the better man here.
Gotta move on.
But then the week after, I brought someone to another show. I saw a third party, and then I described what you did to me in front of them, and it embarrassed you. And
No,
then
it didn't.
oh, it got you, dude.
No, it didn't.
Especially because you were in flow state with your drinks. I got you.
Oh, no, you didn't embarrass me.
Boom, roasted.
You thought you embarrassed me?
Oh, dude, I got you.
No, you were annoying me.
Yeah, I was annoying you, and yeah, I did. I know when I get you,
You
when
weren't annoying me. I just had other things to focus on.
which is why it was the perfect time to strike.
I'm very rarely as annoyed as people think. I'm just focused.
I
think that's true.
When I get you, is I know when you're in flow state and you crack me a little smile.
Yeah.
Because I know you're listening.
See, I was just laughing.
No, but it was a fun time. Especially seeing this lady just be used in this war.
Yeah.
This war of weird gay
She's
sexual
like,
shit.
I don't need to be involved in this.
She was just hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So we covered, racism.
For the record, we're not in a war of weird sexual shit or whatever you just
every
said.
guy is in a war of weird sexual shit.
You
dude.
think so?
Yeah, I mean, that's what life's all about.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I think we're getting at something here.
I think we're getting at something here.
No, I don't think so necessarily.
I think sex jokes
Maybe
are
you
the
could prove me
funniest
wrong.
jokes.
Are sex jokes the funniest jokes? I don't know about that.
Not on stage, obviously.
Oh, okay.
No, sex with your hanging out with your boys.
Yeah, that'll get somebody laughing the most.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me and my friends that aren't comics, it's very easy to make them laugh. All I have to do is be like not secure, like not the masculine man. That's always been the easiest thing, is to not be like trying to come off as like, oh, I fucking had sex with this girl and it went perfectly well.
Yeah.
That'll make your boys laugh the hardest, is when you tell them an honest story about how it went wrong.
Because they know what that feels like.
Because they don't want to tell that story.
No.
Most of the time.
But you're telling their story.
Yeah.
that's
I'm secretly telling their story.
The guy that's like, I fucked the girl, went well, you're like, that's not me
I'm
at
like,
all.
cool, dude. I never like talking about that stuff. Do you like talking about that stuff?
No, it's fucking...
If a buddy comes to you and is like, I fucked this girl.
So?
Yeah, it depends on the girl.
Yeah.
I might be like excited, but most of the time I'm like, I'll be pumped for them if they're pumped. Good.
Yeah, good for you,
But
dude.
if you want to tell me details, I might just walk away. I might like actually, I'm going to make the person kind of feel weird because it's making me feel weird. I don't want to hear it.
It's also like, I've had a lot of those... I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Good
That's
for
cool.
you, dude.
Yeah.
You got diddled. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You got diddled.
We got diddled.
I don't think that's what diddling is.
I think diddle is, it could be good.
I like what you're trying to do here.
Could be good.
It's positive.
It is good.
You're
A lot of the times, it's not good.
Diddling is almost never good.
Yeah, most recently, yeah. Pretty bad.
Yeah, the past like 250 years. I think I like what you're trying to do though. You're trying to give it a
Rebrand.
positive spin. Yeah,
Kind of like another word
it's good.
I've recently heard about.
What word? I'm so confused. I'm so concerned. I'm concerned.
Fondled?
I'm curious. Oh, okay.
Fondled.
My brain went to so many different places.
Oh, I know. That's why I threw that curveball. I also,
Heavy pause.
the minute I paused, I said, all right, let's not make that about that one.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Fondled also can be positive.
Mm-hmm.
I fondled those flowers over there.
No, nobody says that.
Nah, no one says that.
No.
You're right. I'm stretching.
Jane fondled.
Jane fondled. I like
I
that.
just wanted to say that. I don't know.
Jane fondled.
What do you got going on here? What is this?
This is Future.
Oh, is that Future?
That's Future, yeah.
I've never seen Future before.
So this is a problem because I take interviews for jobs in this exact spot.
Yeah.
And there's a feature called Blur Background.
Yeah.
But Blur Background likes to include this guy's face every 30 seconds in the video.
Is hilarious.
So every time I have an interview, like a black guy appears every 30 seconds
Yeah.
just to make sure it's going well.
Yeah.
It's a problem, dude.
They're like, Jesse, what's going on with your background? And you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a black guy in this place for 40 years. Oh, dude, it is a problem. But, yeah.
Sensational. Have you thought about maybe covering it during a
No,
job
I just take it,
interview?
I go from this angle. So then they just see this.
Okay.
that works out better for me because I do like what it gives me confidence.
Okay.
Also a problem?
You could oh, well, you want it during the job interview.
Oh, that's right.
It gives you confidence during the job interview.
It's going to be okay. I don't take a hand off of
That's
it,
fair.
actually. I go like this.
the whole time.
Yeah. I channel his energy.
Yeah.
He's like my deity.
Have you gotten a job?
Not one.
No.
Not one.
No.
Maybe I take my hand off him. Maybe he's fucking this up.
Maybe you should stop interviewing like this.
Yeah.
They think you're like hiling.
That's a good point.
Off camera.
Yeah. I mean.
You know what the worst thing
Who
is?
isn't?
If you mess up a word, a joke is like not funny.
Yeah, on stage, you mean?
Or in life.
Yeah.
If you like stumble over a word, it becomes significantly less funny.
Yeah.
It might be able to come off halfway as funny. Like maybe half as funny if you stumble on a word.
Well, it's kind of like what you were saying earlier. Like, you can't let on that you're performing.
You can't let on that you're performing, no.
You got to be like, this is what I do always.
Yeah. Yeah, like who really performs when they're doing stand-up?
I mean,
is there like any comic who like is like, I'm performing, this is a performance, and you can tell. Maybe like Bo Burnham is the only one off the top of my head, but
yeah,
even he kind of like breaks that fourth wall enough where you feel like you're in the room with the guy, which I think is important.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if that has anything to do with like, as people watch more things on TV, it's more important to give them like a moment, like be in the room with them. Where back in the day, nobody was watching anything, so they could go to a stage and just see like a performance that was very performative and cheesy even, and it was fine.
So the bar is higher now.
The bar is higher, but the bar is just different, I think. It was more just about like, we're like seeing a rise of like storytelling and different things that are like more like real. And like people you don't really want to be telling jokes that people know are fake.
Right.
It's like, there are some like one-liners out there, but like, I don't know. I think for the most part, you want to be like more in the room, more real. People like the real more and more now.
I agree. They like to be, it's organic. Like
Yeah.
it feels more like community based almost rather than just like watching Netflix. Well, we have a mutual friend that I feel like doesn't, at least, he's getting better about this, but he doesn't like, it's not in his, like who he is. And I feel like it's kind of a character.
Yeah.
And I think when people,
I know who you're talking about.
When you try to force to be something else, I think it's easy to spot. It's almost like it's just like the one person not doing their thing, you know. So it's like, I don't know. It's I sometimes I'm like, this is not who you are. What? And so you can,
who you are. Yeah.
Well, because you can sense that.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, all right, I'm not convinced this is what you think is actually funny. And I think the more people can sense that, the less because then you just become the video on the phone.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's like, here's what I am, come hang out.
Exactly.
Much cooler.
It becomes more like you have to be here kind of thing.
You're very good about that, I think.
Trying to be authentic.
Well, I think you are, and I think the only reason I'm able to
hard to
You guys, well, I mean, dude, another one of our friends was talking about that the other day. He was saying how you like very present well on stage, and it was like really sick. Yeah, dude, we're gonna glizz you up on this. This is only an excuse to get over here and fucking glizz you up.
Yeah, I love it.
Dude, it's nice.
I love it. Well, we've cut me down a couple times too, so it's a good balance. Yeah. The good thing about stand-up is you could build me up all day.
That's right.
And I'll get cut down on my own.
Yeah.
You know, I'll go to a mic after this or a show after this. I have a show tonight.
Yeah.
With the Pure Chaos thing.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What time is it?
9.
I'll go to that.
Okay, cool.
That
Yeah,
sounds
you want to
sick.
come hang?
That'd be great.
Fuck yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, come
Where's
hang
it at?
out. That'd be great. I don't know where it's at. I forget.
I'll look it up.
I'll let you
look it
know.
up.
I'll let you know.
Keep going. Keep the train going.
Yeah, I'll go there tonight and bomb. You'll like boost me up. You could boost me up all day. I'll get there and bomb. So it'd be fine. Anytime I've been confident in my head, and I go back and forth, mostly I'm confident. I kind of like teeter towards like feeling good.
Yeah.
Anytime I get a little too like, oh, you're doing pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Like anytime it gets to that, I either do terrible or really terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we've learned a lesson here.
I don't think it's about, you should be confident, but it's like something about like being a little too confident.
Yeah.
And you never know where that is until you hit the line, and then the crowd goes, we'll dial you back.
We'll dial you back.
Yeah.
We'll humble
or
you
you
down.
follow somebody that's really.
Ooh, that's fun.
I followed Ari Shafir.
How'd that go?
At New York, somewhat recently. It was fine. In the moment, it sucked because it was a definite like I was nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I hate being nervous.
Mm.
It affected me. I hate when it affects me. And then it like I wanted to do it like as well as he did. That was what I was thinking about when I was getting on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I never do that. I always just try and think about what joke I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then that's better.
Yeah.
But like I was thinking about like how he did and how good he was.
Yeah.
And how comfortable he was. And like let's do that. And then I didn't do that, and it freaked me out. And I got off stage, and I was like, I fucking suck.
It's almost like that thing when like you're doing an extreme sport. You can't think about how scary it is what you're about to do, or else you're gonna fuck up the extreme sport.
Or like what you want the outcome to be.
Right.
You can't think about the outcome.
Exactly. Yeah. And then
I used to do that in sports too. I used to be like, I really want to get a fucking hit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you don't.
And then I strike out.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so that's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I'm at the point where now I'm just like, you know what, I just want to have fun, and like if I just focus on having fun.
I've never thought about that before.
Even if it goes bad, I'm like, did I have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's good.
Because sometimes it's so bad, it's
I struggle
funny.
with having fun.
That's
stage.
huge. That's the biggest lesson I've had.
Yeah, but I don't have fun in life, so it's fine.
What?
Yeah.
You don't have fun in life?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Maybe
you're
we have
being
different.
dramatic.
We have different definitions. This is fun.
This is fun.
Yeah,
I'm having a lot of fun with you.
Yeah,
dude.
same.
This is great.
Yeah.
You know why I always say you don't have fun? Why do you have fun?
I don't know.
What a mystery.
Yeah, I know. It's a mystery to me too.
That is
I'll
a
work on
mystery.
it.
I really like.
It's something I want to do on stage, but I haven't been able to figure it out what I mean by that. I think it's like an outward projection of what other people look like they're doing when they have fun. Everyone when they're having fun, they're like this, like a caricature. That's a tough word.
Yes,
they're like this, and I'm just like, that's my version of fun.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But you almost sounds like what you were saying with like the trying to get girls thing. You're trying to be something else.
Trying to be someone else.
Bro, do you see how
I know, this was great.
Full loop?
Dude. Nobody listens to this?
No, nobody listens
people
to
should
this.
be listening
I
to
know.
this.
This is therapy,
That was
isn't
good.
it, dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's so... I love that, dude. I love that really. Because I feel like if you have fun on stage, either like good or bad, it's a good time.
Yeah. No, I have fun on stage. It's always I think it tends to be the jokes that are silliest or scare me.
Yeah.
Like the jokes that I'm like, I'm gonna do a voice here, and it's like not like it feels like not me at all, but in a way like it is kind of me. Like it's me, but it's not the me that I might project to people so far.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be real fun, and sometimes they're on board for it, and sometimes they're really not getting it.
Who gives a fuck?
It's weird when they don't get it.
Yeah.
But I try to stay in it anyway.
Yeah.
There's like a couple voices I do.
I've seen you do voices.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah, it's fun for me.
And then when it's not going well, you draw it out, and it makes it even more fun
I try
for
to,
me.
yeah.
It makes me laugh so hard.
I find it harder to draw it out, and I find it harder to draw out jokes when nobody's going for it. And I don't think it's a thing of like, they're not liking this, I should stop. I think it's just it's easier to ride the wave when they're liking it. And there's no wave to ride when they're not liking it. So I just am like, all right, I'll move on. Which I guess is a good instinct.
Yeah.
Probably better not to. But sometimes you want to be that comic that really doesn't give a fuck about what they're doing, and you just do you.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't think I'm that guy.
One of our boys does that, and you have him host a lot. He's very funny at drawing it out.
Yeah.
And
Thelonious?
No.
No, okay.
Hell
Nico?
no, I'm just kidding. Nico's awesome.
Those
Nico's
are like
great
the
with
two
it.
options,
Yeah, Nico's great with it. He's
great at
keep it going.
Thelonious does the same thing.
Thelonious cracks me up, dude. Thelonious
it is
the
different
best.
energies, though.
Very different.
Because when Nico's not getting something, it's like he doesn't seem affected.
No.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's an interesting case study in that. But what was I saying? Oh, I got a little humbling. Not a humbling, but like, you ever had it so much where you get up there and immediately you're like, oh, these people fucking hate me.
Yeah.
I had that yesterday, dude.
Yeah. Maybe they're just indifferent. Maybe that's
Well, so I went to a mic in Brooklyn that I've never been to before.
Oh, Mike's. Yeah, Mike's. I've had that.
Mike's.
And Brooklyn, too.
Yeah, okay. So you experienced this as well.
I haven't been to Brooklyn in a while.
I almost feel like I should stop going.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like everyone's like going up there and they're doing like, I'm gay. And I was like,
yeah.
And then I get up there and I'm like excited I'm like literally having like a moment before I'm like, wow, comedy's so great.
Yeah.
We're all just like having such a great time here.
Yeah.
And I get up there, silence the entire time. And like, granted, some of these were new jokes, but some of them weren't.
Yeah.
And some of them I was like, that's pretty. I did get him a few times, which I felt like I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it was clearly like, we don't know you. We don't. And then I had a boy going after me who's also a Manhattan comic. Went up there, very funny, and he did all of his hits.
Yeah, and they didn't.
It was like nothing. And then someone goes up right after him, someone who's there every week. Her whole set is, I can't believe those white guys just said that. Those white guys are shitty. And the whole place is so loud. It's
my God.
bursting with laughter.
Yeah.
I was just like, this sucks. This sucks so hard.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's also like, these places are so like inclusive.
Oh, yeah, inclusive.
And then you get there and it's like, oh, I'm
inclusive to a very specific type of person.
Yeah. He was telling me that the show poster says like,
it's funny how inclusive can be.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Inclusive. It says who they include and then not who they exclude.
Yeah.
Well, the poster said like includes women, includes BIPOC, includes gays.
They just assume that like you would exclude those people.
Yeah.
And you're like, I couldn't care less.
No,
about who
dude.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even see color.
Yeah.
Boy, do I wish I could.
Yeah, I'm blind.
I'm trying to be racist.
It's a
I
legal
can't.
thing. I can't drive. I can't be in.
Can't drive. Can't be
airline
racist.
pilot. Yeah.
God.
I want to be racist.
Yeah, I want to be racist. I can't.
Who are you? I don't like you.
Who are you?
Oh, you're. Fuck. So bad at this. The colorblind racist.
So fucking loses every job he gets
Are you
as
Asian?
security.
No.
No. All right, get
Asian?
in there.
Mexican. It's kind of over now. I kind of already led with the Asian. Can you point out someone who's Asian for me?
No, finally. The one guy who's like on your side is like, no, I'll go into the thing. Hey, thanks for being a bro about this.
Thanks,
I have no idea what you are.
Yeah, I have
No idea.
no idea.
No idea. But yeah, that was a.
But I don't like you.
But also I hate you.
Yeah.
But also you're so nice for doing this.
Yeah.
But also I hate you. So
But also, yeah.
get in there.
Thank you, though.
Thank you.
I need this.
I need this job.
No, that's frustrating. But also, like, I guess there are some rooms you don't want to do well in.
Yeah, it's almost.
I battle between back and forth on that. I don't think it's a good mindset to have. I don't even want to do good in this room.
Yeah, but also you have to normalize for like what good looks like in that room.
True.
Like good for me yesterday was like getting some type of reaction.
Oh, was this yesterday?
This is fresh.
Yeah.
And for 2 hours after that we were hanging out. I was just saying, you fucking, you don't even fucking get us, and like we're so fucking. Man. It's also just like, what did we expect?
Yeah.
What did we expect?
It is good to do that though, because you want to challenge yourself. I mean, like, I think you could like play with the idea of who you look like,
yeah,
who you actually are. You do it sometimes, and it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, because there is a dichotomy there.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable doing that with audiences because audiences are very much like I don't know. I feel like audiences expect a less caliber of comedy. I don't know, hot take.
No, they don't. They do. You're right.
I think it's easier.
It's easier, but I think there's also a difference. I think comics love premises.
Yeah.
And they love new ideas and new takes, and audiences love everything else.
Yeah.
They love a good take, but they're not laughing yet until you show them where that take is going.
Right.
And then like also like the tags, the act outs. Comics can kind of lose interest after like the second or third tag where an audience is building.
They're locked in
those tags.
Yeah.
And every time you hit them, they're like, another one?
Yeah. Yeah. So natural.
Yeah.
Ooh, pet peeve, dude. Fucking when someone learns you're a comic and they're like, oh, shoot a comedy show. We should sit front row so they can crowd work us. And it's like, I want to shoot you.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you.
No.
Yeah.
We're never going to, or this. They go, hey, don't write a joke about me, okay?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
No, you're not interested.
You're not interested.
Yeah.
You do nothing.
Yeah.
Ooh, there was one guy I did write a joke about, though.
Yeah.
There was one guy.
I've written jokes about my friends.
I have.
But it's never the ones they want. It's never the joke they think I'm going to write.
No.
It's always when they're being genuine as fuck, and I'm just like, this is a funny...
Yeah.
You're a funny character.
I'm proud of it. I didn't write a joke about it, but I did make a joke out of him.
Okay.
Because so he's an Asian fellow, right? And we were hanging out in a park, and he was like coming up. He came in hot. He was like with another group, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we were just talking about how every Asian girl that dates a white guy is like betraying her race," which I was like,
Ooh.
"Oh wow, okay, coming in hot."
That's yeah.
And
it's a little race supremacy kind of like purebred.
Yeah.
That's a bad opinion.
But the white guy can't be the one that's like, "Hey, that's racist."
a bad opinion, yeah.
Because I know racist, and
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm really good at it.
I'm really good
It's
at
kind
it.
of my thing.
Yeah.
So I think I can call it out.
Yeah. I've got the home court advantage on this one,
Yeah.
dude. And so he was like, yeah, every Asian girl that's with white guys is betraying their race. And so then every time we were like walking through the park and I saw an Asian or white guy, but I walked up to them and I was like, just so you guys know,
Did you
that
really?
guy over there. Yeah, I did like twice.
Holy shit.
I was like, that guy over there thinks you're betraying your race. And embarrassed the fuck out of him,
my
dude.
God.
Embarrassed the fuck out of
Yeah.
him. Well, I was just like, that's an absurd thing
It's
to
an absurd
say.
thing to say.
I want you to know that's an absurd thing to say.
Did you actually go up to these people?
2 people.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
Two
mean,
couples.
2 couples.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I don't really give a
hilarious.
fuck though.
No, it's hilarious.
It's funnier to me
Yeah.
that he did that. And then
It's
and then
absurd that
it's
he did that.
absurd that he did that.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I just think you're not getting that much play and you're getting mad about it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I didn't even think of that.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
They go, it's not me. It's not me. It's because the supply is being taken away.
That's hilarious.
It's like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just think you're scared of talking to ladies, dude.
Yeah, I think you're just bad at this.
Yeah, it's not my problem.
Also, you can date outside your race, buddy.
Exactly.
Your mom might not like it, but you can do it.
No, mom don't like it.
Yeah.
People will get bummed out that I don't date white people. They get mad about that.
That you don't date white people?
They don't.
People
They
get
don't
bummed-
like that. They don't like that.
who gets mad at this?
Non-whites get mad about this.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. We're getting a race. This is getting hairy, but I hear about this. Everyone minds their own fucking business.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's a good.
How about that?
It's a good save.
It's a good save.
Yeah.
Also, aside, it's very funny that you and your girlfriend, not everyone knows about that. And so when you guys do
yeah.
bits about your boyfriend, girlfriend, I'm
know.
cracking up.
Yeah.
And they're like, why are you so invested in this? It's like, well, because his girlfriend's 20 feet away from him.
I know. It's a little annoying. Not you specifically, but the feedback that like it's hard to trust the feedback because it's like I want to do a joke about my girlfriend and then it's like, and then I know the feedback I'm getting is like false. So I'm like, I got to go to a different place.
You're right.
But I'm bad at going to different places.
It's bad feedback.
No, it's funny though. I'm glad you find it funny.
Because the minute you do that, I stop listening to joke. And I go,
Exactly.
Because every
This
time
is
you
funny.
mention sex,
Yep.
or like your girlfriend being a bitch,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
I don't think I've said my girl.
No, but like shitting on your
Baby,
partner
I
or
love
whatever.
you. I
He
didn't
loves
say
you.
anything about you.
We're gonna turn this camera off and actually talk about it. Just kidding. Your girlfriend's awesome.
So no,
She's
yeah,
cool.
Like sometimes like she could be like
She hits you.
much.
She hits you. Yeah.
Like
She's.
emotionally.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And physically.
Blink twice.
Yeah.
She needs help.
Sometimes I like that part though.
Yeah. No, I bet you do.
So yeah, no, I love
No,
her.
she's off.
great. Like,
And then she'll get up and do jokes about her boyfriend. And It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
yeah.
this is absurd.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, just smile.
Smile.
So
Oh.
nobody. I know people are looking at me to wait for my reaction.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I find everything fine.
Yeah.
It's all just like us trying out ideas.
Yeah. Who
Nothing
gives
really
a
matters.
fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Fuck. I wanted to say something a while ago.
Okay, we talked
and I
about
forgot.
race.
Yeah.
Talked about.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get it quickly enough.
All right, we'll bring back to it.
Yeah.
High school. We talk about high school. Oh,
Yeah.
those kids though.
Oh, the young kids. We're back to that.
We're going way back
Wow,
to the
good
beginning.
job, dude.
I'm good at this.
You are good at this.
I'm good at this, dude.
Dude, I'm proud of you.
All they did was we were at a stop and I was listening to my headphones and all he did was look at me. He went, "Hey," I went, "Hey," and him and his little boyfriend started laughing at me really hard.
Yeah.
And that was enough to send me into a rage.
Yeah.
That was enough.
Yeah.
Because their teeth were all fucked up. They had braces. I'm like, how are you? Dude, honestly, my first reaction was, I'm going to push you.
Yeah.
I'm going to push you so hard right now.
Yeah.
And I walked away because I knew I was about to. I was this close to
Yeah.
pushing 2 kids in the middle of the street.
Yeah, probably not. It's not a good look.
Not a great look,
Yeah.
which is why it's so
They started
frustrating.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have so much power.
Yeah, they have so much power. They don't really know it though.
No.
You can probably scare them
Yeah.
without actually doing anything.
Yeah. Dude,
But it's infuriating and it like cuts you down.
it cuts you down.
Yeah.
Like, I was close to killing a 13-year-old today. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's not good.
Not a great place to be.
No.
No.
You don't want to walk about your day knowing that.
No. He got me, though. I hate being got. Drawn and quartered by 2 12-year-olds, dude.
Yeah.
With one with just a, hey,
I remember the things I was going to say.
let's go.
All right.
I'm ready.
They're
I'm
not
walking
that
in.
interesting.
I don't care.
So I'm going to speed through them.
Good.
All right. One, sometimes I'll mention to a older comic and they always give me the same reaction, which is always disappointing. They give me this reaction. They go, eh. And then I'm like, fuck, I should have a different mindset.
'Cause your
But what I
joke?
say to them, what I say to them is, this is about the crowd work.
Oh.
I'm burying the lead. I'm
Okay.
like ending with the end of the story.
Sure.
But it's not that interesting. So I go, I'll say like anytime a crowd is not receiving jokes well,
Yeah.
because some crowds don't like setup punch. They just like aren't connecting with it. They want what you said. They want crowd work. They want to be spoken to. As soon as you go into the crowd, and I'll literally go, you guys suck.
Yeah.
Which I don't do a lot because it's not a good thing. But I'll do like, you guys suck. And they'll crack up.
Yeah.
And then I'll go, that's all you want is me to insult you, you fucking idiots. And they'll crack out more. This happened like 2 or 3 different times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck you. I'm not going. I'm done. I'm done with crowd work. I could continue.
You love that.
I could just easily continue and get laughs. Like, not, whatever.
Right.
Probably easily continue and get laughs. But I say this to an older comic, then I'm like, I'll just go into jokes because I don't want them to get the satisfaction of getting exactly what they wanted. And then the older comic's like, yeah, that's not a good mindset. And I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I guess you're probably right because it's like 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 of older comics saying that to me.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
like, this feels right to me. What I'm saying feels right, but their reaction is definitely right because I shouldn't be like angry, and they're literally paying for tickets. I should probably give them what they came for once I find that out. But it is annoying.
A hot take: no one is doing it right. No one knows how to do this right.
Mindsets.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I think it's whatever
Okay.
mindset works for you.
Okay.
Like, I think that people who give opinions on comedy are people who maybe don't understand comedy fully.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
these are yeah. I think you're right, and I disagree a little bit, which is just like there isn't any way to do it right, but I think there are good mindsets and bad mindsets. And having
Okay.
the mindset that if they don't laugh, as an example, like, oh, that's a bad crowd. I don't think saying it's a bad crowd like more than 50% of the time, even more than 20% of the time, it's not a bad crowd, and it's you.
You're winning me over.
You didn't do it well.
You're winning me over.
So that's a mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great example.
Cool.
But
Fuck yeah.
to counter your thing,
Fair. It's
Bill
a good
Burr.
argument.
Bill
Yeah.
Burr that one time when in that Philly thing when he's just like, fuck Philly.
And they loved it.
They loved it. So like,
so you're saying, but that would be Bill Burr if I was talking to him, let's say, which I haven't done yet.
not recently.
No, not recently.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done it at all. I'll do it soon.
Yeah. Get on
when,
that.
When me and Bill speak, no, I would say to him the same thing, and he could come back with the Philly thing. He wouldn't, because he's not going to just like tell me about his highlight reel. But like, he could. He would be like, no, because if you were to give them, but that it wasn't necessarily what they wanted, but they were liking it.
Yeah.
He won them over. I don't know. I kind of lost myself in my own argument there.
I think you're right. I've changed my opinion. There's good and bad mindsets, but I think people giving advice to other people, I think that's it. Because I think advice is so subjective.
Is tough.
Yeah, because like there's some people's act I don't understand, but I love it.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand Nico's process, but I love Nico.
No, and I'm not Nico, and I would never want to. I would never want to try.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But every time he goes up, I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's what his value is. It's like I don't understand it, but I fuck with it hard.
But he could partake some good advice. Partake isn't the word. I don't know the word, but it doesn't matter. I was given some good advice recently by a vet comic, not a veterinarian.
A veteran.
And she was like, so many new comics never connect with the hosts as they're getting on stage.
Yeah.
And it's this nice moment that you can have with the host, and it gets you in the room. It makes you feel like you're on stage.
Mm-hmm.
The host feels it. You feel it. The audience feels it. The audience can tell that they have this little camaraderie where they say, "What's up, man?" And they like connect instead of just doing this and then grabbing the microphone, which is what most new comics do, and I do most of the time. And I was like, "That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
That's great advice. I've never heard that advice before." It's one of the few pieces of advice I feel like I've never heard.
That's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
That's my favorite parts is I go fist bump, tap on the back.
Yeah.
Because I go,
there you go.
Most hosts I know. So it's like, I mean, the one that for
Exactly.
the place, I'm like, we're boys.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know. There was one Friday show we did where it was like so fun. Like, it was a lot of people on. It was the New York Comic Club one. And like, it was a good time.
Yeah.
When it's a fun time, it's easy to do that. It's when it's not a fun
When it's
time.
not a fun time, it can be hard. Yeah.
But then the tap on the back is like, we got this.
We
We're gonna
got
keep
this.
this going. The
Yeah,
tap
let's-
means different things.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think the connection, if in the beginning you feel like you got to start immediately.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you do have to be funny within the amount of words you say.
Mm.
In a certain amount of time. You should get a joke
It's good
off.
advice.
But like, you don't need to be funny like in a time limit way once you
No.
hit stage.
Well, also
So you don't need to grab the mic within 1 second.
Yeah.
You can take 4 seconds to get to the mic.
That's a comfort thing.
Yeah, I know, but and then yeah, exactly, and then it gives off to the audience that you're comfortable,
Right.
Which is one of the most important things when they don't know you, is for them to trust you.
Right.
It might be the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because then, like, when you try and do a joke that's maybe not, like, maybe I want to talk about race. If they trust me, they'll laugh, and if they don't, they'll get weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's great advice, by the way. That's good advice you're giving. I always like to say hi to the crowd. That's one of the biggest things that I see is like, I don't know, people that just go up there and just like, so I was in the supermarket the other day.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, bro. Like, it makes me feel like you're not with us.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what
a
I
little
mean?
disconnect.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's definitely some point to be said talking too much to the crowd, but I think I like the hello. How are we doing?
I like waiting for an actual answer.
Yeah.
To how are we doing?
Give them the silence.
And going from that.
Yeah.
If they give a big roar, like, just be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
And if they give nothing, be like, this is going to be great, guys. And then they can, like, they'll laugh at that usually.
Yeah. Yeah, I always go, oh, it's that kind of day. Okay. All right, well, here are my thoughts you're not going to like.
Yeah.
But I do like saying hi to them.
Yeah, I do like saying hi.
Because it's like, we're also just like 40 people in a room. That's
Yeah.
all we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not special. You're not special.
Yeah.
Let's hang out. And I like that mentality a lot.
Well, being funny is not the most important thing.
I think it's part of it.
Being likable,
Yeah.
it's part of it.
It's part of it. It's definitely part of it.
I think being likable and connecting with them is most important. And then being funny, obviously,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
obviously important at comedy. So I remembered the other thing I was going to say.
Oh, okay, what is
It's
that?
2 jokes.
Oh, I'm ready.
One by Mike Birbiglia and one by Dimitri Martin.
Ready.
They're both jokes about what we were talking about earlier about your friends wanting to be in jokes. So Dimitri Martin has a joke. He's like, some guy comes up to me, recognizes me in the parking lot. He goes, hey, can you put me in a joke? And he goes, yeah, sure. And he goes, great. And he goes, what joke? He goes, this one, right now. He goes, I don't like this joke. He goes, well, you're already in it. And then he goes, well, take me out. And he goes, well, you're not even real. And
That's
then
good.
Yeah.
So it's about an imaginary person.
It's
no
just
one even asked him.
It's like a meta joke that goes into the fourth wall.
I love Dimitri
Mike
Martin.
Birbiglia's. He goes to the doctor. Doctor goes, "You're a comedian," and he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "But you're not funny." And he goes, "Yeah, well, I don't really." And then he goes, "Tell me a joke." And he goes, "I don't really do that." And he goes, "What do you mean you don't do that? You're a comedian. Tell me a joke." And he goes, "Nah, I don't really do that." He goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I'm gonna take this story, and I'm gonna bring it to a room full of strangers. You're the joke later." And I love that.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like both of them. Also, I hate that I can't laugh at jokes when people tell them to me because I feel like comics are like, oh, that's a good joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're like, oh, that's a good joke. But like, I want to be like, oh, that's so good.
Well, Mike Birbiglia's jokes, I feel like that's not like necessarily like a laugh out loud, and neither is like the Dimitri Martin one. I mean, it just depends. I don't care.
My favorite Birbiglia one, which is similar to one of mine, is people always think that I'm a coastal elite, probably because I'm from the East Coast and I'm better than them. It's pretty good.
That's a good one.
I like that
Yeah.
one. That's really funny.
I like that.
Dude, both of them are like, it's that thing. It's like, I don't know. Their thing is so different. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I love it.
If we ran jokes together, you wouldn't laugh out loud?
No.
No, I don't laugh mostly either.
No.
When I run jokes with someone, because I'm always in analytical mode and I'm thinking about where they can go with the joke.
Exactly.
So I'm not in like audience member mode.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna laugh out loud.
I hope you
Most
like
of the
that. I do
time.
that always when I'm listening to your jokes. 'Cause I know you're open to notes. I do that
Oh
constantly.
yeah, I do it too.
Yeah.
I know. I try actually not to do it sometimes,
Mm.
or I've tried to just be more present over the past like 2 years, and it's worked.
Yeah.
And then like because the laugh is almost better than a like feedback after, like a verbal feedback. The laugh
Yeah.
or lack of laugh
Mm-hmm.
is more information, or a smile
Yeah.
is more informational than like an idea.
Well, I was
I
reading.
do like hearing like, yo, I like that joke.
Yeah.
That's good. Especially if you're not a big laugher. It's good to be like, hey, at the end, be like, I like that joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, like I'll do that with you. Where I'm like, oh, I like that premise, but like I think you need to write it more. But like it's
Yeah.
a funny idea.
But I mean, how important is like a laugh? It's not as important, I feel like, in the beginning. If a joke never gets a laugh, that's one thing. But in the very first time I say it, a laugh isn't as important as I like might have thought.
Right.
I think it's more just about like I can hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear whether it's funny.
Exactly.
I liked like on Monday when I was getting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, some of these are better
Yeah.
than they're giving, and I can hear it.
Right.
And then if after the fourth time
Mm-hmm.
it's still getting nothing, then I'm like, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's the beauty of it. It's like such a brutal process of like, just try it.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's what makes it such a different, unique like medium of entertainment.
Yeah.
Is like you just got to find out. There's no editors when you're up there and being like, so my dick looks weird.
Yeah.
You just got to fly by the seat of your pants,
You
dude.
just gotta hope for the best.
Oh man.
I know that could be rough sometimes, running a joke for the first time.
You know what's nice though? Sometimes, every now and again, I don't know why it works or how it works, but sometimes you'll just thread the needle in the first time a joke.
I know it's great.
Full-
That's the best.
That's the best.
That's
It
the
does.
best.
It's not supposed to happen all the time.
No.
But when it does, you're like, I'm a god.
I know.
I'm so good at this.
It makes me question the ones that don't work immediately, because the ones that do work the ones that are good right now in my set are the ones that worked immediately.
Yeah.
And the ones that I'm fighting for I just don't think they'll ever be like my top tier, but I still don't want to like give up on them.
Dude, one of my best one is one of my projects.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that.
Yeah. So,
All of my best in my what are my best in my opinion came off immediately.
really?
And were funny immediately.
Interesting. Because I like to rip something apart and then try to like a machine. Just like, all right, this part isn't as good. Let's try a different thing.
Yeah.
This thing. But mine are very
That's
formulaic.
good.
Mine are very formulaic.
Mine are too.
Yeah.
Mine are very specific.
Mine always have three different angles before I abandon the subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't always hit 3 different angles, but mine are very written out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I might riff, but they eventually will get written out. And
Yeah.
I'll pick apart like almost every word.
Damn, dude, we're so good at this.
Yeah.
We're comedians.
I saw something pop up on your iPad, by the way. It was a Hinge message, and
Don't
I
say
read it
that,
real quick.
dude. Where
And
do
it
you
was
get this
very funny.
confidence? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's really funny.
She asked a girl to marry me. It's fine.
She said, "Where do you get this confidence from?"
Bro, as we're talking about being the best comedians on the face of the earth.
Which is really funny. You asked her to marry you. That's really that's funny. That's a big dick move.
Yeah.
It's a good move because it's
Yeah.
obviously a joke. That's funny. That's a good line.
Yeah.
But her being like, "Where do you get this confidence from?" is like kind of a flirty thing, and you're gonna play off that well probably, because that's
Yeah.
like a good line to get back from a girl.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also, if you read into it too much, it's kind of a hilarious insult.
It's such an
Because
insult.
she's like, "Where do you get this confidence from?"
yeah. Like it was a
dare
hot
you-
guy.
How dare you be this confident? You don't deserve to be this cocky.
Oh, girls
I
do
looked
that.
at your profile, okay?
Oh, that is such a good point. You shouldn't be. You should be inside.
You should not be this confident.
You should be banned.
Yeah.
You should
I'm
not
gonna
be.
send you a picture of someone who should be this confident.
Yeah. It's just fucking Brad Pitt.
That's
God,
funny.
dude.
Hinge going well for you?
I'm seeing someone, dude.
Oh, nice.
I'm seeing someone. Yeah, Hinge at this
Is
point.
that who you're seeing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You have the power to edit this.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
really concerned.
I
Yeah.
know. Just now, it's gonna be like, oh, do you remember to do it? That's gonna be an interesting.
Oh, that's
thing.
interesting.
Hinge is a nice writing. I use it as a writing exercise now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I don't even meet up with anyone because I'm unemployed. So, and the biggest expense of my life up to the date has been women. They're so expensive.
Yeah, they
And
are.
so I just will write on here, and then they're like, "Do you want to meet?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to fucking meet up.
Yeah.
I was using you for my literary skills." So
That's kind of funny.
it is a fun time.
Yeah.
You say the absurdity. You say like, what gets a
Yeah.
rise with people.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a wild time.
By
But
the way, our high five didn't connect. Are we
this
gonna try
right here?
again?
Let's try again.
Yeah,
It's pretty
it
good.
was better.
We have different hand sizes.
I
That's why.
never do the fist bump after. One time recently I was leaving and I dapped up a guy and we had a terrible handshake and he's like kind of a friend and I was like, you know what, dude, let's do that again. I've been like, I don't like that. I don't like, it's a weird energy when you dap up somebody and it doesn't connect well.
Yeah.
It's almost like you both feel like you lost an erection last night. Like you're both just telling erectile dysfunction stories at the same time. There's a weird like we need to get back to being men
we
need to high five better.
Yeah.
So I go, let's do it again. We did it again. It didn't work again. And I was just like, I think we should both kill ourselves. I think that's the only response that we should do is it's time. Yeah.
Dude, look at that. I forgot I had this.
And he was like, why? He kind of was like, why do we need to do it again? I was like, because that was bad. And he's like, who cares? I'm like, I kind of care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, handshakes between guys is a fun time.
It can be when it connects well.
Yeah, and we're going to keep going until we get it.
Yeah. And I think we should get it.
Costs us $0, dude.
Yeah. Nice.
You know what I don't like?
What?
The dab up. I don't like that.
The snap. I don't do the snap. I don't like anything after.
I like the fist bump.
I like a fist bump.
I like a fist bump.
I know. I want to go back to the COVID fist bump.
Just that? Dude, I'll fist bump girls. They don't know what to do.
That's a good move.
That's a good move. That's a good way to say I don't want to fuck
a girl
you.
wants to hug you.
I don't like hugging girls. I don't know. Hot take.
No, not that you don't know. I don't like it either.
No.
Yeah.
Even girls I do know, I'm like, this is going
If
to be a
they go
side.
in for the hug, fine.
Yeah. But also, I'm just like, come on. What are we doing here?
I know.
I don't really want to make my pits smell. I don't really want to. I don't know, man. Hugs are weird.
Hugs are weird. I like a good hug.
Hugging a man is an interesting experience.
Yeah.
I'll hug my dad.
Yep.
It's my little boo thing.
Yeah.
It's my little Pookie bear. When's the last time I hugged a man though?
I was thinking about like my friends that say I love you to me.
I do that.
And it's funny how it's not like I love you. You know, it's not like how you would say it to a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You don't make eye contact when you do it.
You look straight on.
If you do, you say, I love you, bud. And then you kind of like that. Even that was a little too much eye contact for that.
Yeah.
So it's, I love you.
Yeah.
Or you throw in a man or a bud afterwards.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
Yeah,
I love you, man. Hey, I love you, man.
Dude, you could say, I love you, man. You got to throw in the man after, though. You can't just be like, I love you. Or you could do it. A lot of my buddies do like their back is turned. They're like leaving. And they're like, love you.
Yeah.
And that's a yeah and without the I. And it's the farthest thing from eye contact. So it's just funny that we need one of those like qualifiers
just
to
remind
lower
you.
it down from romance to bromance.
Yeah.
We need to kind of make that demerit.
You should remind the man is like as boys. We're boys.
Yeah.
As friends.
Yep.
I don't love you as a gay lover. This
Yeah.
is a man thing. I love you, man.
Have you ever sent an emoji heart to a straight man? Or to
Just
any
to
man?
just to piss him off.
Yeah. Less ironic.
No. No, that's too much.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I've used an emoji with any man ever.
I'll use an emoji with a man, yeah.
Yeah? What kind of emojis? Eggplant?
I don't know. Probably like no. I don't do that.
No.
Probably like a smile. Like a smiley face.
Yeah? You smiling at dudes?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck, dude?
I'm very secure in my masculinity.
Yeah? What makes one of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the I don't know if this is a niche one. I don't know if you're gonna know this one. It's the what's that? And you like smell food you like, and your mouth starts watering. What's that word?
Salivating?
Yeah, it's like a salad, like salivating. Yeah. I do that when I talk to my guy friends.
Oh, is that the drooling one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like an emoji for like a retarded person.
Yeah, that's why I send it.
I'm not even kidding.
No, I know.
That was yeah.
It looks like one.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I thought that was like, I'm dumb.
I go, see you soon, baby.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Oh, okay.
It's fun, dude. It's fun.
Interesting. So wait, is it supposed to be salivating or is it supposed to be a Down syndrome emoji?
I'm going to have a hot take and say I think Apple made the salivating one.
Yeah.
I just have a hard time they'd fund the Down syndrome division of their emoji office.
Is this podcast called Hot Take?
It can be.
Because it could be.
It could be.
Yeah, there should be a hot take meter.
God damn, so many hot takes on here.
Of how many times you said that.
Do I say hot take a lot?
You do, yeah.
Oh,
I don't mind
dude.
it.
I do. Hot
But it could be a
take.
fun little meter. Hot take.
Before you
6
got
or
here,
7
was
times.
recording for 50 minutes, and I was like, "Don't say hot take."
Because I was late.
Yeah, you were so late.
It's hilarious.
But
Did
wanted.
you actually say that to yourself?
Yeah, I did a little. I just gotta get comfortable, talking to myself a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I put 4 things on at
you
once.
like start it before I get here.
That's right.
Are you gonna end it when I leave?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go. That guy sucks, right?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That'd be hilarious.
Just kidding.
You should shit talk your guests.
That's
after
a
they
good
leave.
idea.
I'm not even kidding. I love it. Hot take. I like it. Fuck. I want to know what I was gonna say. I liked it. Fuck. I was excited for it.
Was
Damn
this
it.
after the Birbiglia jokes?
Oh, you can edit this. We can like pause, right?
Yeah.
No, it was just now. It was
The
right before I
emoji-
called you out for the hot take thing.
The emoji.
It was like, yeah.
Salivating.
Oh, hot take. I think.
We got it.
I think Down syndrome sounds more offensive than retarded.
Yeah.
I felt like when I said I thought that was an emoji for being retarded, I had no picture of anyone in my mind.
No.
And then, like, as soon as I said, like, I thought that was the Down syndrome emoji, suddenly, like, now I'm, like, attaching people to that thought. And I'm like, that's more offensive to me.
Yeah.
Because before it was, like, retarded's just, like, a state of mind.
Right.
Where, before it was, like, retarded's, like, a state of mind. And now is, like, Down syndrome's, like, an actual thing
Right.
that people have.
You can pick. Also, Down syndrome
So it
people.
felt more offensive to me.
They got to look to them.
Yeah.
They got to look to them. Retarded is.
Keeps,
you got
is
to
it-
click it in. Hold it.
I don't want to hold it.
No, you got to.
Oh, I got it. Oh,
There you
it
go. Came loose, dude.
Oh,
It's just it was hearing you have some hot takes.
all right.
I hate that phrase. Some
Now you
hot
do.
takes.
I like it.
Some new opinions. There we
Yeah.
go. About retarded people. Well, because Down syndrome, there's one look. There's one look in every race. That's a look. With retarded people, that's so
There's a
many
look.
different things. I
There's
mean,
yeah.
it
Oh,
looks like
you weren't
this.
saying there was a look?
no, there's no. I mean,
There's
there's
sometimes
so
a
many
look.
different looks though.
Yeah.
There's one look for Down syndrome.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, that's it.
Oh, I get
You
what
know
you're
what I
saying.
mean?
Yes. Okay, you're saying there is a look.
It's almost like you're not targeting somebody when you're saying that because there's so many.
When I'm saying retarded, I'm not targeting anyone.
Right, but it feels like you're targeting because when you imagine Down syndrome, you're imagining one look. I don't know.
But are you agreeing with me? I'm confused.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
but
to
I think Down
explain it.
syndrome's kind of more offensive than
Yeah.
the word retarded.
Well, how did they even come up with that name?
Retarded or Down
Damn,
syndrome?
that guy looks so down all the time.
Yeah.
That guy looks so
Yeah.
blue. He looks
Yeah.
so blue in the face.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you
Yeah.
meant like down for it.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's
a
That's
positive
an
thing.
overused joke. Yeah. I've
That's
heard that
a
joke. Yeah.
common joke?
Oh yeah.
I heard Down
I
is
thought
sad.
Down syndrome was somebody that's always up for something. Like, yo, that guy's down.
Bad
like I
joke.
know. I've heard it many
Bad joke.
times. Yeah. I agree.
Damn, that guy's sad.
I like that. I like that one. Yeah.
I bet you
You depressed? Yeah, I have Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah.
I just have the Down syndromes
Yeah.
today.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's just a little blue.
I had the Down syndrome yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up wrong side of the bed. Dude, you can actually wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
I don't even know what that means.
Like I woke up pissed off.
Yeah.
So I slept bad.
Well, I
You
know
woke
what-
up.
I know what it means in general.
Well, like
Are you
could-
gonna say I was in a bad mood Monday again?
Yes. I'm trying to tie it to the exact situation you said because you were like, I'm in a bad mood because I'm tired. And I woke up tired as fuck yesterday. And I
Okay.
had the whole day, I was just fucking, I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying this is me. I was a pissy bitch the whole day. I was a
Yeah.
pissy bitch the
Yeah.
whole day. Literally all just because I didn't sleep well the night before.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. I don't think I get that pissy. Like, I just get like I'm just not as enthused in the like emotion, like outwardly. Like in my head, I'm just like, this is fine. But then like outwardly, I'm like, yeah.
No, you're fine.
So I seem maybe annoyed.
Yeah, you get short. That's
Yeah.
the weird thing. You're short.
Yeah, but it's not like it's just shorter. Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
any kind of explanation.
I know how to read you, baby boy.
Yeah. All right.
I know how to read your tail.
Should we end this thing?
Let's end it.
All right.
Alrighty. All right. Well, thank
How do
you
we
for
end this thing?
doing this. What's
You're
your
welcome,
name?
dude. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Chris Pratwell. Shout out. I don't know, my Instagram. Check
Sure.
out my Instagram. Yeah.
Go ahead. All right.
Chris Pratwell Comedy.
This will come out in 2
I
years.
got shows.
Cool.
Come to the Don't Freak Out show.
Oh yeah. Fridays at 5.
Fridays at 4.
Fuck.
Fridays at 4, 24th Street, New York Comedy Club. Come to that.
Damn. We were cooking on this. All right, man. Well, let's close it out.